Hello Pathfinders. So today we're going to be making your little Pathfinder ornament here. And we've got everything that you need in the kit. We've got the towelettes, the baking board, the cutting card, the little plastic toothpick, the little ball tool, of course the head, the sign, the sticker that's going to go on her shirt, the pre-baked head, as I mentioned, and the sticker for you to sign on the back. And of course we've got the clay all in here in the plastic sleeved envelope. So here we go. First we're going to do, you're going to open up your moist towelettes, and you got to make sure when you're working with the clay that your hands are always clean. So make sure that you wash them very well. Okay, and you can set this aside because you'll be using that to keep your hands clean. Okay, we can set the baking board aside. We're not going to use that right now. First we're going to do this. We're going to take out the clay from your plastic sleeve. You're going to discard that. You're going to carefully lift the top of the plastic sheet off like that. We're not going to need this, so you can discard that. Same with this. We're going to peel this off. This has your hair and your necklace, and set that aside. Okay, we're ready to roll now. Let's get started here. We're on step 1. We're going to take the pants off first, the blue. We're going to roll these into balls. Just like that. The clay is nice and soft and pliable. Everything's been conditioned, so you're not getting a piece of hard clay that's going to crumble. Nice, and everything's perfectly proportioned, so you're going to have 2 of the exact same balls. Now we're going to roll these into logs. You're going to roll it just like that. We've got 1 and 2, just like that. You're going to put those together side by side. And girls, we're going to try to make this about 2 inches, just like that. You can measure there. Some legs are going to be longer, some are going to be shorter, but there you go. And we're going to cut off the bottom, just like that. And we can cut off the top just a little bit, just to make sure that they're even. You don't have to do that, but I like to do that. You could set aside the clay because we're not going to be using that again. Okay, in each of the kits, we've got this little template here. So we're going to use this as a guide. You're going to put this right on your template like that. We're going to set that aside. We're going to wash our hands again because the next step we're going to be picking up the blue clay for the shirt. Wipe off your work surface, make sure that stays nice and clean. We're going to take off the torso, and then we have the 2 sleeves right here. Set that aside. You can start rolling a ball. There. And there. We're going to take the largest ball and we're going to roll this into like a soft cone, just like that. Then we're going to take the 2 smaller balls and we're going to roll these into 2 small little logs. These are going to be our sleeves, just like that. And what I like to do is I like to cut just a tiny bit at just a slight angle the bottom of the shirt like that. You can set that clay aside. We're going to lift this up now, and we're going to just put this right on top there, and we're going to, using the palm of our hand, we're going to press down like this. There you go. We've got the shirt like that. We're going to take the 2 sleeves like this, and we're going to carefully just put them right there. On there like that. You can turn your directions over. Now we're going to take our ball tool that we have here. Got a toothpick and a ball tool in your kit. We're going to just do a small little indentation right there, because that's where our arms are going to go into the bottom of the sleeves. We're going to do the same thing with the neck, just like that. put those in later. Next, we're going to take the 2 white pieces of clay where it says shoes, like that. First, take your cloth again, your towelette, and you're going to wash your hands. Make sure any blue is off of them, because that blue is going to get onto the white clay on the shoes. We don't want that. And if you happen to get it on there, you can just work the clay and it'll clean up. There's the one. See, I got a little bit of blue there. I'm going to actually just keep on doing that. There we go. Take the other piece. All right. A little bit of blue there. Don't like that. Mix it up again. Some of the clay has more pigment in the other colors, so you're going to get a little bit of clay and a little bit of color in there. So here we go. You're going to roll them into balls. Then you're going to do 2 small little cone-shaped shoes, and you're just going to take these and you're going to just put them just at the bottom of the pants like that. There you go. Now we're going to, we've got the arms and we have the neck. First, we're going to take the 2 pieces that were for the arms. We're going to roll these into balls. Then we're going to take them and we're going to roll them into a little log, just like that. Another one, just like that. And then you're just going to carefully just press down. That's where the hand's going to be. Some of the more, the levels that are for like the explorers and the patriots, we do the hands a little bit differently, but for the Pathfinders, we're going to keep it simple. So we're going to take this and we're going to just put this in the bottom of the sleeve like that. And one like that. Okay, now we're going to take our sticker that we have here and we're going to add the sticker in that. Peel the little sticker off, and this is going to go right on your shirt, just like that. Just press it in gently like this. Now we've got the little ball for the neck. Roll it into a little soft cone shape, and we're going to stick that right in the neck there, just like that. Next, we are...
I'm just going to pause it just for a quick sec.
Okay.
I just wanted to... Go.
Next, we're going to work on the little necklace. It's easier to put the necklace on before the head is put on. So you've got all your different little colors here. And you can use your cutting card or you can use your little toothpick. I think it's easier with the little cutting card. And you're just going to cut these into little pieces because we're going to roll these into little balls. Pull them off too, just like this. And you can just design your necklace any way you like. You can make it match your necklace, the one that you've already got, so the beads are in the correct order. There. Keep it clean too. I like to keep it clean. There we go. We're going to roll some blue. Okay, and you're just going to take it between your fingers and roll little balls. The red especially will bleed into your hands a little bit, so make sure before you pick up the white, you wash your hands with the moist towelette. Now I'm going to do a little bit of the white because otherwise it's going to turn pink. There we go. You don't want to make the beads too big. Okay, and then you're just going to pick them up carefully like this. And you're just going to place them on. You can use your fingers, but sometimes it's a little bit hard. And there you go, just design your little necklace, however. Like I said, it'd be fun if you copy your own pattern that you have. You'll probably have extra clay. I don't go all the way around because your hair is probably going to cover it anyway. There we go. There's your necklace. Just like that. And we're done with this. You can put it back on there. Wash your hands real good. Next, we're going to take the head, the pre-baked head, and we're just going to slide it right down into the top of the neck, like this. Just like that. Okay. Now the fun part here is we get to put the sign on. Right here, you're going to peel the back of this off, just like that, because it's got some sticky on there. And then you're going to just place this right there. You don't want it to go up too high because you don't want to cover your little design. And your little hands are going to just go there and there. And you can take your little toothpick and you can make your fingers, 2, 3, do 4 little lines. Like that. Now we're going to work on the hair. I like to work right on the plastic sheet because it keeps your work surface clean. You're going to take your cutting card, you're going to use the tip of it, the corner, and you're going to cut your hair into long strips. You can actually go on my website and I'll have different hairstyles on there that you could copy. So if you've got curly hair, you can make curly hair. If you've got straight, make straight. If you want bangs, you can have bangs. I'm just going to do straight hair today with some bangs to make it easy. So here we go. Then you're going to take this. We're going to peel these off just like that. And here we go. I take each little strip. We're going to start with the back first. You can do the back if you want. It depends on the ability of the Pathfinder. You can only do the front if you want, but I'm going to show you how to add the back first. It makes it easier. So there, there. If you see clay under my nails, they're not dirty, it's clay. There's always clay under my nails. Okay, so here we go. I'm just doing strips. This is going to be the back of the head. And I like to take the cutting card, I like to cut the top, and then I like to make the bottom so it's all one length. You're going to pick it up carefully, and you're going to carefully pick it off there, and you're just going to stick this on the back, like this. So the back of her head is finished. And stick her back on the little template, and you're going to continue with the strips. You can make, if your hair is super long, you can make it long, you can make it short. You can even bake the ornament at the stage before putting the hair on. It makes it a little bit easier. Bake it on the baking board. When it comes out and cools, you can put the hair on then too, and that makes it a lot easier. So if you are at a troop meeting and you want to take it home at that point before you put the hair on, you could put the hair on when you get home. And then and then bake it again. So that's going to take 2 different baking stages. But it might be easier for some of the girls if they have a certain hairstyle. And there's plenty of clay in here. I'm going to cut some more hair. This little girl's going to have bangs. So the real simple way to make bangs is you're just going to take the little bit, like maybe like a fatter strip of clay here. And you're just going to cut a small little triangle. Cut it like that first. You get a little triangle. like right there. And then continue with just a couple more strips of hair. And there you have it. After it's been baked, you can actually take this, keep it right on your template, stick it on your baking board, stick it on a plate, put it in the oven, follow the directions at the very bottom, and then after it cools, you can sign your little tag there, and you can stick it right on the back. And when it's done, it'll be ready to hang. And there you go. There's your Pathfinder.